MIT did a study recently, and it was people between the ages of 18 to 39. And the study was to show how well they can write SAT essays. One group was using ChatGPT, second, Google search, third, nothing at all. Guess which group did the worst over time? I think it was like a 3 month period. Guess which group did the worst? Of course, it was the ones using ChatGPT. And not only did they do the worst in terms of linguistics, cognitive ability, critical thinking, and factual information, but the essays got worse and worse on a reading level. So, and as far as like imagination, cognitive, everything got worse over time. The more they use ChatGPT, and even in my own messing around and like playing around with ChatGPT, I'm learning coding right now with Coding Temple, and I'm using Code Academy. And the funny thing is, there's a lot of ethical hacking, AI learning I'm like messing with. And I would screenshot some of the questions and purposely be like, let me see how accurate ChatGPT is. And this is supposed to be OpenAI, and all this and that. Like one third of the time, I'm finding it's giving me wrong information, and it's having a hard time even discerning what I'm trying to elaborate on. Even when I'm screenshotting questions with the multiple choice answer, it still is not giving me like a good answer, or it's just giving me a answer. And this is the problem. And I made a video about this before where I was like, ChatGPT just gives you a answer, but it's not giving you the right answer. So at this point, I literally, and I mean, there was a point where I was paying the $19 a month or whatever, and I was using it for SEO. Now, like, that's not even being used well, and I'm like, it is kind of pointless. Like, convenience is killing us. It's literally even killing our intelligence, and convenience, there's a place for technology. I'm not saying, I mean, I'm recording this with an iPhone for crying out loud. But at some point, we just have to get back to doing the freaking work. Like you can't avoid doing the work and expecting there to be no negative consequences. And that's the answer. All the answer to all of this tech moving at a supersonic speed is just doing the work and eliminating convenience, because in the long run, we're going to reap the biggest benefits. We're going to actually have real skills. We're still going to have our intelligence, and we're going to be able to actually come out with better things having not used AI like ChatGPT than if we're using it. So again, the convenience is killing